So I recently moved into an apartment with two other wonderful people. I'm trying to come up with a name to refer to it as. The ranch, the old place, but nothing is really stuck. My roommate and me are getting desperate. Help us. That's from Tom.
I think that the ranch and the old place and like the commune and stuff, that's pretty cool. But let me pitch this. What about like an old-timey southern plantation name?
Oh, wow.
Like if you called it like Belle Rouge.
Oh, my God.
I love that.
Listen, none of us,
This is my home, La Croix.
in our lifetimes,
The main point here is that the reason for naming a place is that it's easier to lure members of the opposite sex or same sex, if that's your bag, into it without it sounding like, let me come to the place where I sleep and, and make duties and showers.
I think it's important that this place sounds safe.
Safe. Do not go with the kill cube.
Whatever you do, avoid the honey trap.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Welcome to my lair.
Welcome to let's head back to the lair.
Ooh. The Fortress of Bonitude.
That's bad. Pussy Torture Zone is awful. Don't go with that one.
Yeah.
Chuck E. Cheese's.
You could keep the government off your tail by calling it something that is already prominent. Like if you say the library or something.
Let's see, that works.
Or McDonald's.
Ooh, what if you just called it like the Church of the Divine Light?
Oh,
then
shit.
you
You
can
get
be
a tax exempt status?
exempt.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Very clever. Very
Kids
clever.
camp.
Wait.
Come on. I'm going to make love to you at kids camp. What?
Is that with a Z? Ooh, call it Space Camp. Everybody wants to go to Space Camp.
I think Space Camp is probably the best name.
And
we're
then you
going to
can
get.
make like all kinds of like, and I'm going to take you out of this world.
Yeah.
I'm about ready to launch.
Houston, we have a problem.
The problem is that I already launched. That's my bad. That's on me, Houston. You could get a console set up. Like a whole...
Oh, yeah.
Lots of knobs and switches in there. I love that.
And then pretend like you're talking to Houston just constantly.
Listen.
Yeah. T minus 9, 8, 7. Yeah, this is all
This
going
is-
to work out super well.
Yeah, this is going to be great. Listen, NASA has discontinued its shuttle program. We got to have somewhere to go from here. The dream of interplanetary exploration is alive in my bedroom. Mm-hmm. So come, let us extend our national dream of traveling through the stars as I make brief love to you, and then later I make you something from the kitchen.
Which we call the galley.
We call it the galley, technically speaking.
Can we just name the house a person's name and then have it sort of be a character in their story?
Like this
Oh.
is Steve the house.
This is Dennis. This is my house, Dennis. It's very spacious.
I live
Ooh,
in
and then you pretend like it's like haunted, and you talk to it and you're like, Dennis, it's cold in here.
Wait, is Dennis your butler?
Well, it's more like a house spirit.
Dennis, your spirit your ectoplasm has given me a chill. How can you ever move, though?
Yeah,
Oh,
you
you leave
can't.
Dennis behind.
Got to burn it down.
Dennis,
As with all friendships, when you have to leave one of your friends, you must kill them.
if I can't have you, no one can, Dennis. Was Dennis the name of the house? I forgot.
Dennis
I
is the
forget
name of
what
the house, and it's going to be awkward because every time you walk into or out of the house, it's like Dennis is either eating you or throwing you up.
And don't go in the back door.
Hey, listen, I've had a great time talking with you tonight. I'd like this to continue. Do you want to crawl inside my friend Dennis's mouth and have sex?
Can we go in and out of the back door repeatedly and have sex with our house Dennis?
For Dennis' sake.
Why are you trying to have sex with the house Dennis? Why can't we not just at once have a question that's about
That doesn't involve
houses
me
that have
having sex
names?
with residences.
Yeah, like why does it always have to turn so pornographic? Can't
Have you
be
guys
just
ever
about
seen that
houses.
movie Monster House?
Uh-huh.
It'd be like that.
It wouldn't though. Would it? I mean, if you think about it, it wouldn't be like that at all.
Have you guys ever seen the movie The Money Trap? Starring Tom Hanks?
You're thinking of the honey trap.
The money pit, you mean?
The Money Trap pit. The money tank pit.
Are you thinking they should name the house the Money Pit?
Can they name it?
Scott Bakula?
Can they name the house Scott Bakula?
This is my house. America's
Treasure, Scott Bakula.
America's treasure. Scott Bakula. I live in him.
Hold on.
I live inside Scott Bakula.
Can we take it to the next level?
Okay.
Can the three of you, assuming you're not on a long lease, that you would be penalized for leaving, can you just go live inside of Scott Bakula?
Like inner space style?
Like inner space style, live in his guts.
Are you saying they need to invent shrinking technology?
Shrink technology. Where do you live? Just send that letter straight to Scott. Just P.O. Box Scott. And
I've attached some notes and stuff to his eyeballs so I can read it too.
Mm-hmm.
Wait a
Don't
minute.
read my mail, Scott. That's weird. All these letters just keep getting mailed to me, but it just says Scott on it. It's like, oh, that's mine. Just eat the letter. I'll get it. If I could control Scott Bakula's body from the inside starting inner space, Quantum Leap 2 Day 1. You guys don't even know. Leaped again. Oh boy, here I go again.
So you...
There are tiny people in my body making me make this poor decision.
Basically, Scott Bakula's manager would get a call, and he said, "Hi, is this a manager?" Yes.
This is definitely Scott Bakula. These definitely aren't people inside of Scott Bakula.
So wait. This has gone from living in Scott Bakula to controlling it like Meet Dave style.
Yeah.
Like you're inside Scott Bakula's head,
That's
piloting
where we're at,
him.
Travis. Keep up.
Exactly.
Okay.
That's exactly the situation. Can you put me in a TV show? What kind?
Quantum Leap is pretty good.
You know how we've been itching to start on Quantum Leap 2, the sequel to a TV show? That thing that, of course, people do all the time.
If they're bringing back Dallas, can't they bring back... I mean, they're bringing back...
I'm willing to bet they wouldn't call it Quantum Leap 2. I think they could just call it Quantum Leap. Quantum Leap, some more.
As everyone knows, he took a brief sabbatical and never returned home. He's still out there leaping.
He is. That show had a very ambiguous ending. I'm saying it's up to us to shrink ourselves, live in Scott Bakula's body, and control him to create Quantum Leap 2. Still leaping.
Yep.
Leaped again.
How much money, how much salary do you want me to push for, Scott? Just the regular amount, however much
Can
I normally
we
get for shows.
Can we 3 times that money? Can we triple it and then split it with your...
And then shrink it.
I got a lot of mini mouths to feed. I have mini mouths to feed. I mean, by which I mean tiny mouths that live
Can we
inside
make
me.
Scott Bakula giant? So that we don't
Okay,
have
so you're
to
saying not shrink down, we just blow up Scott Bakula.
Oh my god, you guys have just set up a reality where we can have a battle between giant Scott Bakula and giant gonorrhea. The two of them waging a war. Lasers shooting out of his eyes. He's leaping. Although I don't know why he would have laser technology. He's just big Scott Bakula.
Yeah.
Well, you know.
Bigger.
Why not? I mean, if you're going to shoot for the stars, shoot for the stars.
Yeah.
Don't limit yourself here. We got to dream big.
So we're all going to go to Scott Bakula, get inside him at once, and what if we just gave Scott Bakula the antibodies to fight gonorrhea, and then it would just you would live inside him and be cured?
Oh, okay, so he's like an incubator.
He's like a water slide, is what you're saying. Like every person on Earth would have to go through Scott Bakula's body, and then they would be free of diseases? I don't understand what you're saying.
Yeah, more
Scott
more or
Bakula
less.
needs to eat everybody. That's what I'm telling you. Giant Scott Bakula, not regular Scott Bakula.
So to answer your
So-
question about what to name your apartment, Scott Bakula should eat everybody in the world. Glad that we could help with that one.
No, giant Scott Bakula should eat everybody.
Sorry,
in the world.
I meant to say giant Scott Bakula.
If regular Scott Bakula eats people, he's Hannibal Lecter. It's he's
and so
cannibalism.
then he absorbs all the gonorrhea and then flies into space and explodes, saving everyone on Earth, but sacrificing himself.
This rain is really weird. It smells like Scott Bakula and gonorrhea in a rain form. Why did we come out today? Let's stop this game of catch. I'm over it.